Hey everybody, it's Garrett and Katie. Yeah, I'm still on.
I don't know. Mic check. Yep.
So happy Cob Tuesday. Got my Eric Mills number 2000 Cob. I was the lucky winner of this guy. Gorgeous Cob. And in it I have Constellation.
You sure about that?
Yep. I might think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do your housekeeping?
I have another Eric Mills Cobs. Garrett decided to give me this one. You have two that are very similar. I don't remember which one was which. They're all fantastic. Some good old cold blood red moon. So, it's Tuesday. We are not halfway to the week yet. Halfway through the weekend.
Feels like we should be.
Yes. Work should be over for the week. And I had Sunday off, so that's really saying something.
No, we didn't grab a Meerschaum Monday video yesterday.
Too much.
Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, pretty tired, pretty tuckered.
It's kids, man. It's summertime. Everybody's bored, causing problems, needing stuff. I always need stuff.
I
Other needs.
had a small experiment today. Well, not today, over the last couple of days, but today proved it really worked out. I took the little well-bent briar that I got with my Hardcastle, and it's I'd say cute little cheap briar pipe. Looks like a Peterson, like a mini Peterson. And the way that the stem was, it was like it was originally designed to have a filter, and then they changed their minds. And it's pretty much cut for it as well into the briar. So I went ahead and drilled out the rest of the stem, and it now takes a 6mm filter without problem.
Yeah.
I've had 4 bowls through it with the filter, no problems. I did drill it a little too deep. I got a little carried away.
No.
And so like the filter can go almost to the point where you would need like tweezers or pliers to get it out. But that's really not a bad thing if the stummel is, if there's any kind of blockage or anything, I won't cause any damage. I'll just have to fish out a filter. It's not the worst thing that could happen.
Will do.
For anybody who wants to add 6mm filters to any of their pipes, turns out a 1/4" drill bit, perfect fit. It's just a hair over the overall size. Filter slides right in, no problems. But it doesn't like drop out either. That's pretty ideal.
Excellent.
What else we got to go over? Everything of note happened with you?
Not particularly. Not since the weekend. Just working. Working and kids.
I've been having to deal with the cops at work.
Oh yes.
So somebody stole some equipment from one of our employees, some company equipment, and then that equipment somehow passed the check at one of those eco ATMs where you can like sell your old devices. It somehow passed all those checks, which means they would have had to have his password, which is suspect. And then it would have had to be in perfect shape, which I only hand out devices in 85 to 90% shape at the worst. So, but then their machine does pictures and everything else, and then they would have had to submit an ID but they won't let me see who sold it until there's a police report. So I had to file a police report, even though I really had no intention of trying to press charges. But apparently that's the route I have to go, just to find out if it was the employee or not.
Interesting.
Why can't people just be good people? Like, why can't you just... I don't know. It's not yours. Don't touch it. Why can't everybody be like the YTPC, where people want to like help people out and do nice things? Why has everybody got to try so hard to just be slime? Sorry, it blows my mind, and it has absorbed quite a deal of my mental capacity to deal with that and those same level of issues just over the last couple days.
Well, fortunately, I feel like a lot of that is just downward spiral of general. People feel like they're slighted, and people feel like they're cheated, and people feel like things aren't fair. So, in general, a lot of folks are making some not the best decisions because they feel like that's what you have to do to compete and to play along in the world. That's what I think.
I call bullshit.
Lots of good people make shit decisions too.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it stems from just a general not feeling like they're getting what's owed, which nobody's owed shit, so.
Yeah.
Parents do better.
Well, this is an upbeat video, ain't it? It's summertime. How about that? I had something weird happen while I was smoking a bowl of lunch.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had that same frothy, thick, voluminous smoke. And
That you got in South Carolina?
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was looking up and around, and it had to have been humid because the clouds were all super low, and it was...
Getting some rain?
It was just about to start raining. I bet you the humidity spiked just enough. It was so pleasant.
To affect your pipe?
So pleasant.
So, we need to get humidifiers for all my plants. Or run all these humidifiers for my plants. That's what I mean.
You guys
We'll
can see
around.
behind us, there's a white box up there.
Yes.
That's a humidifier.
Yes.
And
So
then there's one over there. And then there's another
that one I haven't
somewhere
hooked
else.
up yet because I can't have it there because we have a subwoofer and a whole computer. I don't feel like having a gallon of water above that is a good idea.
I think I'm going to sell that computer.
Well,
Nobody uses it.
regardless, it's sitting there right now, so that's why that one isn't set up yet, is because I need to figure out a better place to put it that is not above electronics that I don't want to be responsible for breaking.
If anyone's
I didn't
interested
do
in a
it.
gaming computer, you let me know.
An old one.
It's not old, but it runs games on a 55-inch 4K, OLED display without struggling. It's a pretty decent unit.
Oh, that's right, you did upgrade it something on it recently.
Yeah.
This last year.
It's pretty much maxed out. But the Jeep project's coming along. I have like at least 3 more rounds of welding and then troubleshooting one step at a time, just planning out. It's a completely ad hoc unit. I'm taking a broken tire carrier off of a Wrangler where it had bolted to the bumper before, cut that off, and I'm just using the rest of that structure. And I've got a heavy duty hinge set up, and then but they don't line up, so then I have to somehow bridge those two, but that is the most secure place I can put my hinge. Yeah, I'm just working on figuring that out. It's a lot. It's a nice distraction. So pipes have been a great distraction for every stress we've had. And if you can't tell by my continual acquisition of blends, I have a lot of stresses. And someday, if I run out of stresses, I don't know. I might just smoke myself to sleep.
Hopefully we see the day.
Wouldn't that be grand?
It could.
Well, guys, I don't want to waste any more of your time. I don't have too much more to cover. Get your Bruce is doing his 100 subscriber giveaway. Make sure you guys get in on that. And then Zach, Sapper Smokes, was Sapper Piper, and 50-50 on whether or not I protest that and just say Sapper Piper every time. But Sapper Smokes, he's doing his giveaway for, I think it's 300 subs.
Sweet.
And then quick shout out to the winner of our giveaway, Smokin' Fred. If you guys want sort of a no-nonsense pipe channel, Fred's your guy. He's, I don't know, I like Fred, but we've also talked offline quite a bit, so yeah, I feel like I know Fred just a hair more than his videos would let on. He's got a pretty good sense of humor, and I saw some of his yabos recently, and he's got some really good luck at finding estate pipes. He found a really cool one. It's like a billiard, but it comes up, or it comes out, and then up, and then back. But it sits low like a billiard. Like a U.
Alright.
Yeah. But that's, I think that's it. I could be forgetting something. Oh, Uncle Willie's doing better. I don't have a progress report on Yusuf. I know that he's still resting and working on it, but I don't have anything from him. That's up to him. But I heard Uncle Willie's doing better, and we are happy to hear that. My 1792 flake is on its way, but it's not here, and I'm hoping honestly that he gets better before I have any 1792 flake to smoke in honor of him as what's going on. I don't know if I've had pneumonia. I've had lung infections, and those are pretty rough. And the difference between that and pneumonia is pretty small.
They didn't know what I had a few years back. They were trying to diagnose me with COPD. It may have been pneumonia. I don't know. I just couldn't breathe for like 2 straight months. I couldn't lay down. That was when they told me I had seasonal asthma. Definitely don't have COPD. I don't really have the asthma hardly ever either. Really bad allergies though. Maybe it was just the beginning of all of that. My lungs were like, hey, you're gonna have problems now. Enjoy! But no, not being able to breathe's gotta suck. I was pretty miserable. Couldn't walk around much without getting winded. Couldn't lay down. That sucked. Imagine it's a bit like that. So, glad Willie's doing better. Gotta suck.
And I'm gonna have to see if I can talk Katie into the same kind of deal Skylar talked his lady into. About maybe finagling a pipe for Father's Day. I don't know. We'll have to see how that shakes out. But you all have a good night. We'll talk to you later.